Hi, I'm Matt Carswell. I'm the registered nurse at Missiondale. So Missiondale and a therapeutic community are evidence-based, and the research indicates to us that for recovery to be effective, it's best to do it in a community setting where people are supportive of each other. Now we have some staff, support workers, social workers, case workers, a psychologist and a nurse on site, but we're fundamentally there just to help guide them through. Whereas it's the community that bond together, it's the community that keep each other accountable, it's the community that supports each other through their circumstances. That's why a therapeutic community works. So we started the conversation in March of 2021. The conversation started off, how do we feel about going smoke-free? Initially, there was quite a lot of pushback. There was a lot of, oh gee, we got to let them have this one thing. Surely we can just allow that. There were some staff that were smoking as well, so it was quite confronting with the idea of our entire property being smoke-free. If you think about it, and if the residents will report to you, their addiction and their substance misuse is highly tangled in with use of nicotine. And if cigarettes are tangled in with that, well, let's deal with that as well. Within any organisation, with any workplace, smoking and a group of smokers tend to have their own little mini culture. So the first thing that we did on July 1 was we had a nice morning tea and celebrated together. And then we got hammers and we got pliers and we got chainsaws and we knocked our smoke sheds down so that there was no resemblance of what was. What we wanted to do is not just pull apart the smoke sheds, but we wanted to rip down the culture and we wanted to set a new culture in place. We've got a psychologist called Rachel who works alongside our residents every Thursday, runs smoking cessation groups and sees the guys one-on-one and just sees how they're going with their recovery, but also with their cravings, and giving them incentives and giving them ideas about how they can deal with their cravings. But our residents also take all those things on board as well. There was one guy a couple of months ago who came in and said, you know what, I don't need any patches today. That rumour went down the midline, and so the next person that came in said, you know what, I've just heard about him, I don't need a patch either. And so that resonated in the entire community. So you're not just seeing a group of people quit together, you're seeing them doing smoking cessation together, you're seeing them progress in their nicotine replacement reduction together, and it's just a wonderful thing. So there's a metaphor that we use here at Missiondale, and that is, what you plant in the seed now in your own life will reap a harvest and benefit you for later down the track. It was embraced, not because they were doing it by themselves, but because we were doing it as a community, as a group of people. If we are serious about people's health, well, we need to be serious about helping them quit smoking.